Obama's incredible lifestyle. That's what we'll talk about at the video today for lunch. You know, I worked very closely with President Clinton and observed his every move for more than 2 years in the White House. And there were perks in the White House. He certainly took advantage of them. He did a lot of vacations. He always stayed at somebody else's house, so he never had to pay for the vacations. But nothing like this guy's doing. Unbelievable, the amount of vacations that he's taken. 74 days of vacations, plus dozens and dozens, probably as many as 50 or 60 other days adjacent to foreign trips where there was some purpose for the trip, but then he took extra days on either end to have fun. Over 100 rounds of golf, 17 pure vacation trips, 122 fundraisers, many more than Clinton or Bush had. You know, the perks of being president are enormous. No amount of money that anyone can possibly make in the private or public sector can conceivably come close to the way the President of the United States lives. I mean, you can be a quadrillionaire, but they don't stop traffic for you. They don't hold all planes away from the airport until yours lands. They don't give you your own jumbo jet to fly all over the place. I mean, you can get that, but a 747, it's unbelievable the perks that the president has. And Obama has used these to the full. Now, his whole campaign is based on the notion that he's every man. Romney's some kind of elite rich guy who never had a silver spoon in his mouth. But I'm every man. I just love to go out and shoot hoops with the boys. Well, nonsense. This guy has lived more luxuriously off the taxpayers and off the White House and off the perks of this office than any president in history. At the beginning, in the first year, he only took 2 vacations, Christmas and summer, which was fine. Everybody else does that. But then starting in 2010, every 2 months he was someplace, or she was someplace. Vail, Spain, Hawaii, twice to Hawaii, a whole series of trips all over the place, paid for by the taxpayers. Her jaunt to Spain, Michelle's, cost $1.6 million of taxpayer. I'm sorry, that's the jaunt to Hawaii, cost $1.6 million. The Spain trip was probably much more. So no wonder he doesn't want to relinquish the presidency, but how hypocritical can you get running as every man when he lives this kind of lifestyle? Now, please circulate this video to people because we want them to see it. We want them to know about it because the media is never going to cover this, but we will. And by the way, 2 weeks from today, my wife and I publish our next book called Screwed. Yeah, that's the title of it, Screwed. Doesn't that describe what's happening to all of us? The subtitle is How Foreign Countries Are Ripping Us Off, Plundering Our Economy, and Our Leaders Are Helping Them Do It. Now, we come out in 2 weeks, but if you go to dickmorris.com right now, you can order your copy, and it'll go to you as soon as it's released. And while you're there, if you choose to, you can also click on a link and enter your email address and your address and name, and I'll send you a personalized signed bookplate. You know, Dear Harry and Beth, signed Dick Morris. So have a look and order the book. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's probably the best we've ever written. Thanks.